Hey Geek family, we're back. This time we're going to check out the video on President Donald Trump's speech in India. And I'm Nathan.
I'm Rachel. Trinity.
Troy. Jordan.
Yeah, we were originally not going to check this out because we thought it may have been too political, and you know, our channel we want to kind of steer clear of stuff like that. We like it to be a place where people can come and get away from some of that stuff. But we were bombarded with people asking us if we were going to check this out and to check it out. And so you know what, we're going to go ahead, we're going to keep it again as non-political as possible. We're going to go and watch President Trump's speech and see what all is about. I have no idea what he said. I haven't watched any. None of us here, I don't believe, has watched any of it. So it'll be a new experience for all of us, and we'll give a little quick chat after that. But real quick before we check this out, thank you guys again so much for all your support on our channel. And if you can you hit that like and the subscribe button followed by the notification bell. Hey, there you go. And you know what? It's almost a half hour long, so let's just jump right in.
I'm sorry about the squeakies.
I present to you my friend, India's friend, the President of the United States of America, Mr. Donald Trump. हम सब खड़े होकर के नमस्ते ट्रम्प, नमस्ते ट्रम्प.
That's a massive stadium.
I think that's the new soccer stadium or cricket stadium,
yeah.
if I'm correct.
Yeah, I did hear it was the cricket stadium.
Namaste. Namaste.
Close.
And hello to India. This is such a great honor. Let me begin by expressing my profound gratitude to an exceptional leader, a great champion of India, a man who works night and day for his country, and a man I am proud to call my true friend, Prime Minister Modi.
Is that him?
Yes.
The First Lady and I have just traveled 8,000 miles around the globe to deliver a message to every citizen across this nation. America loves India. America respects India. And America will always be faithful and loyal friends to the Indian people.
Hope that stays true.
Yes,
5 months ago, the United States welcomed your great Prime Minister at a giant football stadium in Texas. And today, India welcomes us at the world's largest cricket stadium right here in Ahmedabad.
Oh, it's the world's largest cricket.
Oh my God!
It is a profound honor to be the beautiful new stadium to be here with you. Motera Stadium, so beautiful, and joined by so many distinguished guests
That is
from all across your nation and all across the world.
That's a lot of people.
To the
enormous.
hundreds
Look
of
at those dresses in the
thousands of
background.
everyday
Hello.
citizens who come out and line the streets in a stunning display of Indian culture and kindness, and to the 125,000 people in this great stadium today, thank you for the spectacular welcome to your magnificent country. You have done a great honor to the American people. Melania, my family, we will always remember this remarkable hospitality. We will remember it forever.
I'm trying to look something up real quick. I'll wait till after.
From this day on, India will always hold a very special place in our hearts.
You say 125,000?
125,000 people.
Remind me
The
later,
life
people.
of Prime Minister Modi underscores the limitless promise of this great nation. He started out by his father's side as a chiwala, a tea seller.
Oh, TC.
When he was a young man, he worked at a cafeteria in this city. Stand up.
Is that what they're chanting?
I think so.
I just gotta notice
Everybody
Trump's
loves
wearing a
him,
yellow
but I will
tie.
tell you
This
this,
is
he's
bright
very
yellow.
tough.
Took it on
Yeah.
nose.
Usually he wears red, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Today, Prime Minister Modi is the tremendously successful leader of this vast Indian republic. Last year, more than 600 million people went to the polls and gave him a landslide victory like no other in the largest democratic election ever held anywhere on the face of the earth.
I remember we watched a video on the
election.
how they go about
Prime
doing that.
Minister Modi, you
Very
are
cool.
not just the pride of Gujarat, you are living proof that with hard work and devotion, Indians can accomplish anything, anything at all, anything they want. The Prime Minister has a moving story of an incredible rise, and so does this entire nation. Your nation is doing so well. We are very, very proud of India.
That guy in the
The
front looked
story
bored.
of the Indian nation is a tale of astounding progress, a miracle of democracy, extraordinary diversity, and above all, a strong and noble people.
Yes.
India gives hope to all of humanity. In just 70 years, India has become an economic giant, the largest democracy ever to exist, and one of the most amazing nations anywhere in the world. Since the turn of the century, India's economy has grown more than 6 times in size.
Holy cow.
In a single decade, India has lifted over 270 million people out of poverty. Under Prime Minister Modi, for the first time in history, every village in India now has access to electricity. 320 million people, more Indians, are right now connected to the internet. The pace of highway construction has more than doubled. Over 70 million more households, think of this, 70 million more households have access to cooking fuel. 600 million more people have access to basic sanitation. And incredibly, 12 Indian citizens are lifted out of extreme poverty every single minute of every single day.
Oh my god, I did not know that. That's awesome.
India will soon be the home of the biggest middle class anywhere in the world, and within less than 10 years, extreme poverty in your country is projected to completely disappear.
That's pretty
Oh, dang, if that's true.
That's awesome. That'd be
The
awesome.
potential for India is absolutely incredible. India's rise as a prosperous and independent nation is an example to every nation all over the world, and one of the most outstanding achievements of our century. It is all the more
Where are you
inspiring
going?
because you have done it as a democratic country. You have done it as a peaceful country. You have done it as a tolerant country. And you have done it as a great free country. There is all the difference in the world between a nation that seeks power through coercion, intimidation, and aggression, and a nation that rises by setting its people free and unleashing them to chase their dreams, and that is India. This is why India's accomplishment over the last 70 years is completely unrivaled no matter where you go.
Yep.
It is your faith in the strength of a free society your confidence in your own people, your trust in your own citizens, and your respect for the dignity of every person that makes the United States and India such a natural, beautiful, enduring friendship. While our nations have many differences, they are both defined and propelled by a fundamental truth, the truth that all of us are blessed with divine light and every person is endowed with a sacred soul. As the great religious teacher Swami Vivekananda once said,
He tried.
Was
He
that
tried.
right? Oh, that sounded really bad.
He tried.
Sound like you typing up some video.
before every
No,
human
it
being,
didn't.
and she got in him. That moment I am free. In America and in India, we know that we are all born for a higher purpose, to reach toward our fullest potential, to work toward excellence and perfection, and to give all glory to God. Powered by this spirit, Indians and Americans are always striving to be greater. Our people are always seeking to be better.
That's the first time
And
that's
so
ever
our
happened. I'm
nations
so
have
sorry.
become thriving centers of culture and commerce and civilization, giving light and vitality to all of the world. This is the country that produces nearly 2,000 movies a year from the hub of genius and creativity known as Bollywood.
2,000 movies a year? A year?
That's a lot. That's a lot of people
All over
believing
the
too.
planet, people take great joy in scenes of Bhangra, music, dance, romance, and drama, and classic Indian films like DDLJ and Showj.
Our trailer for that will be up tomorrow.
This is the country where your people cheer on some of the world's greatest cricket players, from Sachin Tendulkar to Virat Kohli.
Oh, I thought he might have said MS Dhoni.
No, I think he was
Greatest in
talking
the
about
world.
places, not people.
Oh,
This is the country that built the tallest statue on the face of the earth to honor the namesake of this stadium, the great Indian patriot and native of this state, Sardar Patel. India is the country where hundreds of millions of light candles to celebrate the triumph of good over evil at Diwali. And it's where, just days from now, Indians of all faiths will pour out onto the streets to celebrate the beautiful festival of Holi.
That's right.
I thought it was pronounced
India
Holly.
is a country
I think
that
it's
proudly
Holly, but I don't think
embraces
it's.
freedom,
I think he
liberty,
pronounced it wrong.
individual
But I
rights,
meant that's right on
rule
the
of
date.
law,
I remembered
and
that.
the dignity of every human being. Your nation has always been admired around the earth as the place where millions upon millions of Hindus and Muslims and Sikhs and Jains, Buddhists, Christians, and Jews worship side by side in harmony. Where you speak more than 100 languages and come from more than 24 states, yet you have always stood strong as one great Indian nation.
Oh, that was nice.
Your unity is an inspiration to the world. In America, we have come to know the splendor of Indian culture personally through the 4 million Indian Americans living in the United States as our wonderful friends, colleagues, and neighbors. They are truly spectacular people. Indian Americans enrich every aspect of our national life. They are titans of business, the biggest, the best, pioneers of science, masters of the art, and innovation of technology like few people have been able to see, no matter where you go, anywhere in this universe. Nearly 1 in 4 Indian Americans trace their roots right here in Gujarat.
He tried.
Gujarat
I
is
feel
a
so bad.
special place. So on
Look, they
behalf
look
of the
confused.
entire
They're like,
American
"What?"
people, thank you. And thank you all for the contributions your culture and traditions have made to my beloved country. Americans are eager to strengthen these beautiful ties between our two people. This is truly an exciting time in the United States. Our economy is booming like never before. Our people are prospering and spirits are soaring. There is tremendous love, tremendous like. We like and we love everybody. Unemployment has hit historic lows, and small business confidence has hit an all-time record high in the history of our country. Our military has been completely rebuilt. It is now stronger than ever before, and we are quickly revitalizing our alliances and friendships all around the world. We have spent $2.5 trillion on rebuilding our military. It's the most powerful military anywhere in the world by far.
We're getting there.
That is why I have come here to India in the spirit of fondness and goodwill to expand our cherished partnership of incredible power and potential. The First Lady and I have just had a pleasure of visiting Mahatma Gandhi's ashram a few miles from here, where he launched the famous Salt March. And tomorrow in Delhi, we will lay a wreath, plant a tree at Rajghat in honor of this leader who is revered all around the world. And the First Lady and I look forward to visiting one of your country's most iconic landmarks. We are later today going to see the majestic Taj Mahal.
I saw the pictures.
I thought maybe you were going to say the Taj Mahal.
Stop.
The Prime Minister and I will also continue our important discussions about how to deepen the relationship between our two great countries. Both of us understand that when leaders put the interests of their own citizens first, we can forge strong and fair partnerships to build a safer and more prosperous world. Just months ago, this critical partnership took a major step forward when the U.S. military and your brave Indian Armed Forces conducted the first ever air, land, and sea military exercises between our two countries. It was something to behold.
Wait, is that what the
We
videos we were
called
watching?
it Tiger Triumph.
Yeah.
As we continue to build our defense cooperation, the United States looks forward to providing India with some of the best and most feared military equipment on the planet. We make the greatest weapons ever made: airplanes, missiles, rockets, ships. We make the best, and we're dealing now with India. But this includes advanced air defense systems and armed and unarmed aerial vehicles.
Oh, they're giving them drones.
And I am pleased to announce that tomorrow our representatives will sign deals to sell over $3 billion in the absolute finest state-of-the-art military helicopters and other equipment to the Indian Armed Forces. I believe that the United States should be India's premier defense partner, and that's the way it's working out. Together we will defend our sovereignty, security, and protect a free and open Indo-Pacific region for our children and for many, many generations to come. The United States and India are also firmly united in our ironclad resolve to defend our citizens from the threat of radical Islamic terrorism.
Sorry, had to clap at that one.
Both of our countries have been hurt by the pain and turmoil of terrorism and that terrorism brings. Under my administration, we unleashed the full power of the American military on bloodthirsty killers of ISIS in Iraq and in Syria. Today, the ISIS territorial caliphate has been 100% destroyed, and the monster known as al-Baghdadi, the founder and leader of ISIS, is dead. In the United States, we have also made clear that while our country will always welcome newcomers who share our values and love our people, our borders will always be closed to terrorists and terrorism and to any form of extremism.
Yeah.
That is why we have taken historic steps to improve screening and vetting of applications for entry, and we are working to ensure that anyone who threatens the security of our citizens is denied admission and will pay a very, very big, costly price. Every nation has the right to secure and controlled borders. The United States and India are committed to working together to stop terrorists and to fight their ideology. For this reason, since taking office, my administration is working in a very positive way with Pakistan to crack down on the terrorist organizations and militants that operate on the Pakistani border. Our relationship with Pakistan is a very good one. Thanks to these efforts, we are beginning to see signs of big progress with Pakistan, and we are hopeful for reduced tensions, greater stability, and the future of harmony for all of the nations of South Asia. India has an important leadership role to play in shaping a better future as you take on greater responsibility for solving problems and promoting peace throughout this incredible region. Over the course of my visit, Prime Minister Modi and I will also discuss our efforts to expand the economic ties between our two countries. We will be making very, very major, among the biggest ever made, trade deals. We are in the early stages of discussion for an incredible trade agreement to reduce barriers of investment between the United States and India. And I am optimistic that working together, the Prime Minister and I can reach a fantastic deal that's good and even great for both of our countries. Except that he's a very tough negotiator.
I like how he looks back like
commerce between our two nations has increased by more than 40%. India is now a major market for American exports, and the United States is India's largest export market.
Okay, I didn't
A
know that.
booming America is a great thing for India, and it's great for the world. And that's why we're so happy to announce that we have had the greatest economy ever in the history of the United States.
yes, we have.
In America, we have proven that the best way to attract jobs and opportunity is to reduce burdens on business, knock down barriers to new investment, and eliminate unnecessary bureaucracy, red tape, regulation, and taxes. Prime Minister Modi has already made significant reforms here in your country, as you very well know. The world looks forward to even more rapid improvement to India's business climate under his leadership. He wants to do it, and he's doing it at a record pace. 2 years ago, Prime Minister Modi warmly welcomed my daughter Ivanka to the Global Entrepreneurship Summit in Hyderabad, and she is back with us today. Ivanka, thank you. Thank you for being here.
Are we talking about climate change? What is it?
Why does she get to be in the box?
We are
Because
delighted
she's
to be
not
joined as well
important.
by
Box,
dozens
box.
of Indian women entrepreneurs who are helping to build your nation's future. They are great and natural entrepreneurs, And I just say to the men, be very careful. They're really good. The United States and India are also working closely together on the future of space exploration. You are making impressive strides with your exciting Chandrayaan lunar program. It is moving along rapidly, far ahead of schedule, and America looks forward to expanding our space cooperation with India. As you push even further, you are pushing the limits, and that's a great thing, including in the realm of human spaceflight. The United States and India will be friends and partners on our voyage into the stars and into space. It is truly extraordinary what this nation has achieved in the span of just one lifetime, and what they have done under the leadership of Prime Minister Modi. It is absolutely incredible. Mr. Prime Minister, congratulations.
I wish we'd
You
see
have
another
come so
space boom
far,
like the 60s.
But it is
Yeah,
nothing
that'd be cool.
compared
That'd be
to
awesome.
with how far India will go into the future. And the Prime Minister is laying the foundations for a future like few other countries can even think of. This nation is blessed with many treasures, from the sacred banks of the Ganges to the Golden Temple and the Jama Masjid. It is the home to some of the most
He holds his mouth
cherished
from
cultural
this.
heritage anywhere on earth. It is also the land of stunning vistas and astounding natural wonders, from the rugged peaks of the Himalayas to the splendid shores of Goa. And India has always been a
Sorry.
wellspring of deep wisdom and great ideas, from the Vestas and the ancient epics all the way to the modern India nation. But standing before all of you today, I know that true strength of India is not found in its textbooks, its landmarks, or its landscapes. The true strength of India is found in 125,000 beating hearts in this stadium, and the millions and millions of people who have seen and witnessed our great friendship and admiration today. It is all found in the soul and the spirit of the Indian people. Your courage won and secured this nation's independence. Your devotion built this great and enduring democracy. And it is your dreams that will power this country to a future even greater progress, prosperity, equality, and opportunity for every citizen across your land. So today I say to every Indian, North and South, Hindu and Muslim, Jewish and Christian, rich and poor, young and old, take pride in the glories of your past. Unite for an even brighter future. And let our two nations always stand together as powerful defenders of peace and liberty and the hope of a better world for all of humanity. Thank you again, Prime Minister Modi, for your hospitality, and thank you, India, for this phenomenal welcome. I want to just leave by saying, God bless India, God bless the United States of America. We love you, India, very much. Thank you. Thank you.
We love you. You're the best India ever.
Stop it.
That was a horrible Trump impression, but
Yeah.
sorry. Real quick, this video is super long, so we're going to keep this part short. I gotta say, I don't watch a whole lot of Trump stuff that long before, and I'm not gonna lie, through a lot of it, I was transfixed on his hair. That is, its hair looks so, it does, whether you like Trump or not, don't like him, or whatever your stance is, to know that it's very odd. I don't
The
understand.
hair is weird.
I was.
Toupee.
I don't
It's not a
think it is.
toupee.
It's so weird.
It's a comb over.
It's so weird. And I'll say this too. He's got a very unique way of talking.
That's funny when he just.
He does, like, his lips are out a lot. It's like, Tuesday, gotta go.
No, so he does it. Goa. Gone. Thank you.
What? You're like a valley girl. Like, Goa gone.
India, we love you.
That is kind of his cadence. He's not the best. He's our president. You know,
He's
whatever.
not the best orator in the world. Just put it that way.
Now, everything else aside, what you think of President Trump, what you think of Prime Minister Modi, and all that stuff.
Sorry.
Not going to get into. We won't get into any of that. What your political views are on that. That's your own. Cool. Everybody can have their own political agenda and views and all that stuff. You know, more power to you. We can all still be friends if we don't see eye to eye on certain things. But we're not going to delve into that. Just as far as the speech goes itself, there were a few kind of slow, boring parts, and it was a very long speech too.
Yeah.
A lot of it was very uplifting stuff about India, talking about how great India is and stuff like that. Friendships, which is always good. It's always good to see two big, powers, countries like that, you can be friends and strike deals and have good commerce together and have a good relationship globally. So that is always
Instead
always
of
good
all-out
to see.
war.
Yeah, you don't want that. But yeah, overall it was a fine speech. It was, like I said, it's very he's very complimentary about India and all the greatness and the looking forward to the two countries working together. So it didn't seem like it had anything too crazy in there. Like I said, there's an arms deal the U.S. is doing with.
It's not an arms deal.
India. I thought we said they just sold $3 billion of military.
Yeah,
equipment.
arms deal is negative. It's got a negative tone to it. Don't say that. Somebody go let her out before she pees.
An
somewhere.
arms deal?
Should be
That's
fine.
negative?
She have to wait.
She's got to go to the bathroom. You're about to have problems.
But real quick,
Yeah.
that's
Well,
you guys
then
real quick.
Y'all can clean it up.
I was gonna say. So I thought that speech was really good, actually. Like he uplifted India, like talked about their friendship, pointed out some.
Excuse me, sorry.
Pointed out some facts. I don't know. I thought everything he was saying was really nice, and I like how he said. No matter like how diverse India is, from their age, their religion, their languages they speak, and there's more than 24 states. They all love India as a whole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can't really say that about America.
Yeah, you really.
Because if
you
somebody's different from you, like with religion or politics or something, you you isolate yourself from them. And it seems like in India, they're all just generally love India.
Well, I
and the
think
people.
for the most part in the U.S. it's not like. You get certain areas where
certain areas.
where people want to get divisive here and like having that divisiveness between everybody. When you get the majority of us are like us, we're just like, you know what, you've got a different political opinion. That's fine with me. We can still be friends, stuff like that. When you got some areas that are like, no, if you don't have the same political opinion as me or the same morals on this as me, I can't talk to you. We can't be in the same friend circle.
Yeah.
Or anything. It's like that's not how it should be. It's just everybody, we can all be friends. Jordan, come on, man. I heard you a few times going like grumbling through that. What were you?
Because there were some parts where you had some troubles with the pronunciation. I just
I'm
thought
sorry.
it was quite
he's,
funny.
Yeah, he's not perfectly speaking
Yeah.
like I do. I never mess up. Come on.
He's not a.
Sounded like he actually did sound like Nathan on
He
some
did,
of it. He
didn't he?
did. I thought it was just
I don't
such a
enunciate.
coincidence.
I don't enunciate like that.
I'm pretty sure you've had more. I don't know. You guys sounded very similar. But anyways, overall the speech was really good. I liked it. Talking about becoming one. Uniting each other together. Pretty much the whole thing was about. But it was really nice, and it's great to know what the future plans are with India and America. I hope everything is successful.
And hopefully, it from what he said, it continues to go that way. I hope the countries continue to have a good relationship going forward. Troy, anything wrong?
I thought it was a really interesting video. I don't really watch videos like that because they don't really catch my interest that much, just because I can't sit down for like an hour and just listen to people talk.
Like that, and I usually don't either. So that's why this was kind of good for me as well, because I usually won't sit down and watch a speech for that long myself. So.
And I will say, Jordan, did you say it was a really good pizza?
He did. It was a really good pizza.
Because it sounded like you said it was a really good pizza.
Okay.
I don't know. Rachel, real quick.
Anyway, I'm the political nut in the family.
Morgan's
so
busting to get out, so we're going to have to hurry up.
I'm the political nut in the family. I liked everything that was said. Shush, Troy. Everything that was said about the friendship, about us trying to keep the friendship going between the two countries, which is a very big prayer for me, because India has become very close to my heart. I'm super thrilled that we got each other's backs, because that's pretty much what's happening here. Is our countries are coming together and we're going to support one another, and we're trying to help out with other things as well. But it was It was comical listening to Trump try to say some of the words. I'm so sorry. I'm not laughing. I am laughing
Oh,
at
yeah,
it.
you are
but
laughing.
I'm not laughing.
You're laughing at
as
the
you're
president of the
laughing.
United States.
I'm laughing at the president of the United States. Oh my god. But yeah, no. I'm gonna watch the whole thing myself. So I'll put like a little synopsis on my Instagram page or whatnot. But I think this is the start of a really wonderful thing for our
I hope so,
countries.
because we've watched in other videos. There's been some rocky stuff for the U.S. and India in the past. Hopefully, this is a good sign for things going forward. And on that, we're gonna go ahead and end the video. But I know there's gonna probably be a bunch of talk down in the comment section. Try to keep it nice and friendly. We can all whether you like Trump, don't like Trump, like Modi, don't like Modi. I know it's kind of split up between all of them. Try to keep it nice. That's cool. We can all have different opinions. It's no big deal, and we can all like each other. So once again, thank you guys so much for all your love and support on our channel. We love y'all, and y'all are amazing. Thanks.
A pizza.
Oh wait,
What?
where's the controller?
It is non-existent.
Come on, Dad, you're slacking.
I'm sorry. Where'd it go?
It's gone.
Is it not in your hand? No, that's your phone.
Jordan, where is it?
Did you get my water?
Yeah, it's out there.
I need my water. Jordan, sweet up. Where are we going? We're sorry, baby girl.
Oh, found it. It was in my pocket.
Thank you.